So today is 6 weeks after my hair got burned off at the salon, and I was told I was going to go completely bald. In a nutshell, this was me going into the salon, and this was me coming out of it. If you want to know the full story and what I did first few days to save the rest of my hair, it's going to be linked down below. Today I wanted to give you guys a very highly requested update on how my hair is doing, how I've been doing myself, and also answer a few questions that you guys asked in the comment section. Actually pretty interesting ones, like what do I think actually was done to my hair for it to burn off? Did I yell? Was I refunded? Will I go back to the salon? Will I go brunette? Will I chop my hair off? Will I continue here on YouTube, or will I be kind of taking a break or calling it quits? Have I gone to a hair doctor? Will I be calling out the person that did this to me, and a few others? So basically, what is next for me and my hair, given that this whole situation is even worse because I have a channel here. But before that, I don't think I'm going to be able to ever express the level of support and love that somehow went through the comment section. Like from you to me, so many kind, warm words, such a high level of empathy, such a loving reaction that I was definitely not anticipating. So before we begin with the Q&A, I want to measure what my hair growth has been in the past 6 weeks. And by the way, I've gotten so sneaky and been able to hide the burned off area in so many multiple ways. Let me know if you want me to make a video on that. So let's measure this. I have a huge dark bar right now. I think it's almost 2 centimeters, which is, I think, average. The average is a centimeter per month. We're at 6 weeks, so I think that's a very good sign. It's kind of a relief, to be honest, because not only my hair got burned off, but also I was told it was going to go completely bald. I had this thought or fantasy that maybe the bleach had also damaged hair follicles, the scalp in some way. So let's go into the questions. I think things are going better. There's still a lot to resolve, and I think this is going to take me maybe a year to fully recover from this disaster. It's feeling a lot stronger. I finished all my K18 treatments, the first 6 consecutive washes, and then you kind of alternate after that, or you can start again those 6 consecutive washes if you use any type of chemical processing on your hair. I've been able to blow dry my hair a little bit. One of you guys, a hairdresser, suggested that I alternate between cold and warm air. And although I do stay mostly on the cold setting of my hair dryer, I have been able to shape my hair a little bit better and to feel a little bit more like me. I also have been able to flatten the broken pieces thanks to the growth, using different styling techniques and hair oils. And it's not like I don't like to part my hair sideways, as I was forced to do the first few weeks. Psychologically, it felt like I needed to go back to feeling like me. I need to wait for the burnt off area to grow, I think, at least 5 more months until it fully blends in with the rest of the hair, and it's so much easily styled. Right now, if I'm kind of on the floor playing with my nieces, or take off my shirt or a hat, or just a wind blows, you can see my hair is broken. Anyways, what do I think really happened? So honestly, a very awful combination of 2 things. The first thing was the professional hairdresser that was doing my highlights used bleach for way too long, and she did not mix in Olaplex number 0 in it, which I think would have maybe given her those extra few minutes in which she either got distracted or forgot about me. This person had been extremely highly recommended, so I trusted her fully. And also, because I have a hair care channel or a beauty channel with a hair care testing series, and I sometimes feel when I interact with a professional hairdresser that like, I don't want to be a know-it-all. First of all, like, I was not checking. I was on my phone. I was not checking the time. I did not put a timer. Maybe I should have, but I kind of feel that going to the salon is a time to relax and that it is not my job. But I did get a feeling like things were taking longer than usual, and I should have probably said something. Anyways, as she was shampooing my hair and she showed me a piece of my melted fried hair, she said, right after telling me I was going to go completely bald, doesn't your hair like take like 15 minutes to go lighter? So she asked me this question. Anyways, the other question I get a lot is, how did you react? Did you yell at her, or what did you do? How would me yelling at the person who could potentially help me get out of this mess and put her even more nervous? It's not like she was laughing and enjoying the situation. She looked mortified. She was shaking. There was no room for me to get nervous. And also, I just wanted to calm her. Literally told her, please calm down. Like, I need your help. Please try to calm down so that you can focus on how you can fix this. So yeah, she couldn't do too much, but she did a couple of things that were right. Like, she stopped doing further damage, like processing the hair even more. The hair is still very uneven as far as color. It was very unevenly bleached. And as she started to calm down and kind of shampoo the whole thing off correctly, I started shaking. And then all I wanted to do was honestly leave. And when I realized she was not going to be able to help me and that I had the best hundreds of hair care products that they didn't even have at that salon, there was no room for anything else in my mind. All I wanted to do is get home and try to think of what the next best step for my hair would be. The other thing I get asked a lot is, did they refund you? Well, I don't know how it's in other salons, but here you pay after you get the service done. And honestly, there was no discussion regarding payment. Like, they did not request it. I did not offer to pay that mess. I ended up buying like 3 or 4 K18 masks plus an extra mist online. I had to import it, and here, as many of you guys know, I am not in the US, I am in Argentina, so importing from the US has like a 50% imports fee, plus you get some type of conversion rate, like currency conversion rate penalty. The economy here is crazy. That's the best way I can think of to very quickly explain it to you guys. It pained me to pay for that credit card. That is a lot of money, I think, anywhere, but in my country, just Google the minimum wage of Argentina and you will realize how crazy it is to spend that amount of money. Do I regret that? No, because I still have hair. So did I ask the salon for a refund for those products that I bought? No, honestly, guys, no. Would it have been the right thing for them to offer to get me products or to refund me? Well, I don't think they even know the K18 exists. I think that we all need to pick our battles. And for me, the battle I picked and where I put my entire energy was in getting better. Because of course, this happened to me and it was not the only thing that happened to me at the time. For some reason, when something bad happens, there's 2 or 3 more things bad going on around. This was kind of just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, I was also asked, did they contact me in any way, shape or form after the incident? Yes, the hairdresser that did this to me constantly texted me for a few days, offering to even come to my place to try to fix things, to try to style my hair in a way that it wouldn't show that it was broken. Honestly, she seemed like a very good person who had just made a horrible mistake. Like, I thanked her, but I didn't want her help. Told her that maybe in the future, but like I honestly was just giving my hair a break for now. Will I go back to the salon? Honestly, no, I don't see myself going back to the same salon. It would be too triggering, too stressful for me. The trust is broken. Yeah, that's just about it. And our interactions with people, I believe, are, you know, 100% based on trust. I just couldn't. So will I call her out on social media? Or why didn't I call her out on social media? I think as humans, we are flawed, and we will all sooner or later or constantly make mistakes. And if you make a video and call a person out, it denies a person of the most beautiful thing a human being has, which is evolution, which is being in a constant learning state and improving and self-improvement process, which is the human experience. Like why would I do, like I couldn't do that. I know this person is not the same person that made that mistake, because I mean, I know this changed me. Her mistake and my own mistakes during this entire situation changed me. I've learned from this experience, and I'm sure she has learned as well. The other thing I get asked, but Heidi, don't you have anger like towards this person? Well, look, it took me a while to start feeling those feelings. I didn't say anger, but well, maybe a little bit. And negativity, especially because there was a moment where I felt very much alone with a whole lot of problems related to my hair that I had not caused and that I was not sure I could fix. Why did I let this person touch my hair? But honestly, I've always tried in life to get out of those very negative feelings and thoughts very, very quickly, because it's just the healthiest thing to do. So kind of feel them, but just don't get stuck in those feelings. The next question is, will I chop my hair off? Honestly, I would have already done that if I thought that chopping my hair off would fix the situation. But the problem is the affected area was up here. Why? Because for some reason unknown to me, she did not do highlights on this section. She just went in with two huge, I don't know how to explain this, but like this part is fully bleached. It's not just highlights. I mean, you can see that from the jump, whereas on the other sections, I think you can tell she did do highlights. So here's my thought of what may have happened. This area broke off because the top layer is usually the area that's more damaged in general. And she chose to, instead of doing highlights, which is what I had asked, she chose to do a whole block of bleach so that I would look brighter. This is what she later told me, that she wanted me to look like brighter at the top and not do highlights. But she did do highlights on the rest of the hair. So it's still something that puzzles me why she took that direction. But anyways, what's done is done. So because the affected area is here, right here at the top, I should chop probably like this. It would just be ridiculous and just make things look a lot worse. And maybe 5 months or maybe 6 months after the day of the disaster, the crazy hairs up here are going to kind of blend in. And even that little bit of bleached hair that survived is useful because it gives it a little bit of weight. That's the reason why I did not chop off my hair. If this had happened in the ends, I would have probably chopped my hair. I don't know what's worse, because I've always had rather long hair. The sooner you can get looking like yourself, the sooner you will feel like yourself. Okay, what other questions? Oh, okay, the other thing I get a lot is, will I go brunette or will I leave my natural hair color? So I have yet to decide what I will do color-wise in the future. It terrifies me to think that I can ruin my hair or damage it further, and this time do it myself. I'm kind of focusing on strengthening the hair and preparing it for a color correction. As you can see, the hair looks very uneven. The only one thing I'm sure is I don't want to bleach my hair probably anymore. So that leaves me with either growing out my natural hair or just use color. But going to a darker color would cause further damage. Right now it looks okay because we all have root growth and it's fine nowadays. It's on trend, but eventually it's going to look extremely untidy. I know myself, I'm not going to like it. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. I don't know if my hair is going to take anything else, but I have been experimenting with lightening my hair with hair color, with high lift hair color, which is not even close to the damage that bleach does to the hair. And I know that a lot of people are going to say this is not possible, but I tell you, from the time I was 19 to a few years after I got married, I did this to my hair with color for the longest time. My hair was super healthy. I never used bleach, and I was very, very blonde. In the middle of all this disaster, we had our 15th year anniversary with my husband, and I had forgotten what I did as a newlywed to my hair. So I kind of had to take a step back, try to remember, and I've been doing some testing in here. As you can see, quite natural it looks. So I may go that route, of course, using the K18 mist first and then the K18 mask. So being extremely cautious. But once again, my main worry right now is that I don't know if this area is going to be able to take it. I'm not going to go in it, but I'm scared that I might overlap. Which I know this won't be bleach, it would be hair color, but still I might have to do like the tiniest test in here and see if I can manage to do it correctly. But well, I think that is all going to come forward in future videos. I will keep you guys updated on all of this. Regarding my YouTube channel, a lot of you ask me if I will stop making YouTube videos, if I will just kind of retire, do something else. Well, I'm not gonna lie, actually that crossed my mind once or twice, but the whole thing was so like ironic and terrible and just so like, I think you guys got the picture of what happened and how much worse it makes it that I have a hair care testing channel. I did consider that. Actually, I feared that because I love what I do here and I feel like I have created something that is my baby. Well, if you guys know my story, you know I don't say that lightly. Anyways, so many of you guys in the comment section not only showed your love and appreciation towards what I do, but you also showed me that there's a lot of value in seeing what my hair recovery journey will be moving forward. So I'm gonna try to document that as much as possible. You guys have asked me if I'm going to visit a hair doctor. Yes, definitely. I have an appointment already set up with a hair doctor and I'm going to document everything that he tells me and what I do after. This is an extremely famous hair doctor here, kind of a celebrity doctor, but I don't really care about that. What I care about is because my family is mostly, not all, but mostly doctors. He comes highly recommended by close family members. So yeah, I'm confident that he's going to be able to guide me through this situation and kind of put me at ease as well, because I just need someone else to take over part of this recovery journey. I feel it's a lot on my shoulders right now and I need to trust someone. I think this could be the person I can trust. Be sure to update you guys on that. So I think I've answered all the questions. So once again, thank you, and thank you. I honestly hope my gratitude towards you guys travels through this camera that I'm seeing now and through the screen that you are seeing, and you receive it because it's real and it was crucial for me. Anyways, if I missed any questions that you think are important or relevant, I can do another episode. I will catch up with you all again on my next one.